Okay, go to the games and activities folder, and you're going to find this packet, and it says angles, okay? And it's a whole little packet, you can keep it, you can write on it, this is yours now, okay? So, you need that. You need a protractor. Some of them have this, some of them don't, that's fine. Just a protractor. And then, maybe your journal, if you want it. And then something to write with. Okay, so pause me and go grab that stuff. Okay, we're gonna look at angles today, okay? Angles. So angles. Let's look just on the very front. Okay, this is an angle. When two lines meet up at a point. This is an angle. Okay, there's an angle. There's an angle. Here's an angle. And here's an angle, okay? Now let's look. These angles are named, aren't they? Right angle, obtuse angle, acute angle, reflex angle, and straight angle. Let's see what that means. Okay, so grab your protractor. Okay, how you measure an angle is this part right here. You put right where the two lines meet, okay? So, see on the right angle. We're gonna put that right there. Then you want to line it up. So, you put that in like that, and then you line it up. We don't need to worry about this thing right now. I'm just gonna put it down. Okay. Where is my arrow pointing when you got it lined up like that? What is it pointing at? The 90, right? A right angle equals 90 degrees. Could you write that right here? I just didn't write it on here so that someone can use this packet at school. Okay, now let's look at an obtuse angle. Obtuse angle. Can you put your protractor on there? Put the corner right there and see what it measures. Oh, let me get it lined up. Is that more than 90 degrees, less than 90 degrees, or right on 90 degrees? More than 90 degrees, right? So obtuse angles are greater than 90 degrees. And they can be anything, like anything greater than 90 degrees. So an obtuse angle could be 100 degrees, 110 degrees, 120, 130, any of those. Then they're an obtuse angle. Okay? Let's do an acute angle. So we put our protractor in right there. We line it up. Now where is the arrow pointing? Is that less than 90 degrees? So an acute angle is less than 90 degrees. Okay. Now, a straight angle, we see, straight. How many degrees is that straight angle? Put your protractor on. That line, what is that pointing to? I'm going to move this. Let's get that on there. What is it pointing to? How many degrees is it? 180. Good. And then the reflex angle, look at this one. The reflex angle, see how that's part of a circle? It goes like that. Okay, so what I want you to do now is I want you to open this up and I want you to see if you can do this page. Pause me and do this page. Okay, did you get your answers? Let's see. Which angles are right angles? So which ones measure exactly 90 degrees? Let me get my answer key out here so that I make sure that I have it exactly right. Okay, A and D. Did you get that? Did you measure them and were they 90 degrees? Okay. Which angles are acute angles? B, C, and G, because they were less than 90 degrees. Which angles are obtuse angles? E and H. E and H. And which angles are straight angles? F, right? F is the straight angle. Okay, hair in my mouth. Let's turn the page. Okay. This one, it says to cut out the angles below and then sort them and glue them. Well, guess what? You don't have to do that. Measure the angles, draw a line into which box they go into. That one looks to be acute, so I think it's so I would just draw a line. Okay, you can just draw a line into the box. So measure these angles, put them in the boxes, okay? All right, let's go to the next one. Okay, this one, you are gonna draw an example of each. Then you're gonna label the angle with its measure. So that means you're gonna label it with how much it measures. So for example, okay, so let's do an obtuse angle, okay, that's gonna go in that obtuse square, okay. So, you go on here, you grab your protractor, okay, you're gonna draw a line like this, then it needs to be greater than 90 degrees, right? So I'm gonna go to, this is where this thing helps if you have it. So I'm gonna put this on 130 degrees. Then you can draw it up. Okay? That's not perfect, but that's okay. And then it says to right it. So this is 130 degrees. And that is an obtuse angle, right? So I could put that in my obtuse box. Okay? Okay. So you can finish that page. Then, the next page, you've got measuring angles. 1, 2. We're going to do those 2 pages of the measuring angles. What is the angle's measurement and what type of angle is it? All right. And then, let's see. So you'll finish those. Oh, and then right here. Turn to this page. I can construct and name angles. This tells you 35 degrees. You're going to draw the angle. And then it says, what is the angle's measurement? Well, it's 35 degrees. So you don't have to write that again. And then what type of angle is this? Is it obtuse, acute, right? Okay. So you write that in. Okay. And you can just finish up your packet. Okay? All right. Have fun.